Answer me one question, but be brutally honest with yourself. Over the past few days, have you been feeling a strange sense of emptiness? Not pain, not panic, not that heavy, suffocating anxiety that has perhaps haunted you all year, but a ringing, cold emptiness, as if someone took the remote control of your life and hit the mute button. Things that brought you to tears just a week ago now seem distant. Conflicts that felt like the end of the world suddenly look insignificant. People whose attention you desperately fought for have suddenly lost their power over you. You look at your life, your problems, your dramas, and the only thought spinning in your head is this it? Is this what I was so worried about? If you are nodding right now, if you feel this strange, frightening detachment, listen to me very carefully. You are perfectly fine. You are not broken. You are not burned out. You haven't lost your ability to feel. Right now, your psyche is reacting to one of the most rare, paradoxical, and powerful astronomical events of the year. You are under the direct influence of an anomaly. On May 31st, the sky above us will shift. We will encounter a phenomenon that astronomers and esotericists call a blue moon, coinciding with an extreme micro-moon in the sign of Sagittarius. Most people will miss this date. They will look at the sky, see that the moon appears unusually small and dim, shrug their shoulders, and return to their hustle. Do not make this mistake. Do not ignore what is happening to you right now. In this video, I will explain the physical and occult nature of why your emotions feel as though they are frozen. We will break down how the extreme distancing of the moon from the Earth is literally reprogramming your nervous system. I will tell you why this blue moon is your one and only chance this year to permanently sever ties with the past. Watch this video until the very end, because on May 31st, a window of opportunity will open, allowing you to exit your personal matrix of suffering. And I will give you the exact rituals to do it. To understand why you are feeling what you are feeling, we need to look at the sky from both a scientific and a sacred perspective. Let's break this anomaly apart. What is happening on May 31st? First, it is a full moon, but not just any full moon. It is the second full moon in a single calendar month. The first was in early May, and now, the second. In astrology and magic, this is called a blue moon. Our ancestors lived by the lunar calendar. Usually there are 12 full moons in a solar year, one for each month. This is the familiar rhythm, the normal pulsation of time. But roughly once every 2.5 years, a glitch occurs. A 13th full moon appears. The blue moon is a bonus. It is surplus energy that does not fit into the standard framework of the system. Esoterically, a blue moon is a gap between worlds. It is a time when the laws of karma, time, and space become flexible. What is impossible during a normal full moon becomes possible now. This is a chance to rewrite a script that seemed to have already been finalized. But on May 31st, the blue moon does not come alone. It is accompanied by another physically tangible phenomenon, the micro-moon. The moon's orbit is not a perfect circle. It is an ellipse. Sometimes the moon comes very close to the Earth. This is called a supermoon. During these times, the water in the oceans rises higher, and human emotions spiral out of control. People go crazy, cry, fall in love, destroy lives. Gravity presses down on our psyche. But on May 31st, the moon reaches apogee. This is the point of maximum distance from the Earth. The moon will be over 250,000 miles away from us. Visually in the sky, it will appear 14% smaller and 30% dimmer than usual. Now, truly think about what this means for you. The moon controls the ebb and flow of the tides. It rules water, and the human body is 70% water. In astrology, the moon represents your emotions, your subconscious fears, your intuition, your breakdowns, and your attachments. When the moon retreats into apogee, its gravitational and energetic grip weakens. This is exactly why you are feeling that ringing emptiness. The grip has loosened. You have been released. This micro-moon is the universe's greatest gift to those who are tired of suffering. Usually, our emotions are too close to our conscious mind. When we are in pain, we see nothing but the pain. When we are in toxic relationships, we cannot evaluate them objectively because we are standing inside the hurricane. But the micro-moon grants us distance. It activates the observer effect. It is as if you are stepping out of your own body and watching your life from orbit. From a massive altitude, all of your giant problems seem microscopic. You suddenly realize that the thing tearing your heart apart for the last few months is just an experience. It is just a dot on the map of your destiny. You are no longer an actor in this drama. You become the audience. And within this coldness, within this detachment, lies your ultimate power on May 31st. And this is where the sign in which this event occurs comes into play. Sagittarius, let's clarify one critically important detail. How does a normal full moon in Sagittarius differ from the anomaly we will experience on May 31st? A normal moon in Sagittarius is a forest fire. It is emotions overflowing. It is an acute thirst for justice, impulsivity, the desire to run toward the horizon and scream your truth on every corner. When the moon is simply in Sagittarius, people tend to act rashly, create drama for the sake of a high ideal, and burn those around them with their fanaticism. But on May 31st, we have a micro-moon. Extreme distance alters the physics of the soul. The micro-moon strips Sagittarius of its scorching heat, but leaves its absolute light. The chaotic fire transforms into a laser. Instead of hysterically proving you are right to others, you turn this beam of truth inward. It is no longer a fanatical bonfire. It is the cold, distant fire of a lighthouse, unemotionally illuminating your path in the dark. When the cold, detached micro-moon merges with the philosophical energy of Sagittarius, the magic of crystal clarity happens. You suddenly begin to see the truth. Without emotions, without excuses, without self-pity. Sagittarius does not tolerate lies, especially the lies we tell ourselves to stay in our comfort zone. During this micro-full moon, you will look at your job, your relationships, your fears, and, thanks to the effect of distance, you will say to yourself, "My God, how did I not see this before? Why was I wasting so much energy on this?" It won't hurt to admit it. It will actually be funny. Funny how long you clung to something that has been dead for a long time. But I must warn you, this energy is so specific that many people misuse it and drive themselves into a karmic dead end. What must you absolutely not do during this blue moon? Trap number 1. Mistaking emptiness for depression. When the grip of emotions weakens, many people get scared by the silence. You might think, "I feel nothing for my partner. I guess I don't love them anymore. I need to break up today." Stop. A micro-moon in Sagittarius is not the time for impulsive actions. It is a time for observation. Do not try to artificially stir up your emotions with scandals, alcohol, or drama just to feel something. Allow yourself to be in this silence. Allow yourself to be an empty vessel. Trap number 2, the cold cruelty of truth. Sagittarius loves to speak the blunt truth, and with the lack of empathy caused by the micro-moon, you can become ruthless. You will see the weaknesses of other people and feel the urge to tell them everything that has been building up, right to their faces. Do not do it. The energy of Sagittarius must be directed inward, at your own life, not at judging others. Your truth is your truth. Leave others alone. Their time to wake up has not yet come. Trap number 3. Spiritual escapism. Sagittarius rules over travel and escaping beyond the horizon. You will feel an overwhelming desire to drop everything. Your job, your family, your city, and just run away. The illusion that it will be better somewhere else. But remember, you cannot run away from yourself. Wherever you go, you will take your old baggage with you. Instead of running away physically, use May 31st to drop that baggage entirely. The blue moon gives you the right to a second chance. The micro moon gives you emotional anesthesia, so the surgery can happen without pain. Sagittarius gives you a fiery arrow to pierce through your old illusions. How do you combine all this? How do you use May 31st to permanently cut off the past? I am going to give you 2 powerful, profound rituals. They require solitude, silence, and your absolute, cold honesty. Ritual 1. The distance and the microscope. This ritual uses the physical property of the micro-moon, distancing. On the evening of May 31st, sit in silence. Take a piece of paper. Recall the exact problem, the exact person, or the fear that has tormented you for the last 6 months, the one you couldn't get rid of. Now close your eyes and visualize this problem as a heavy, black stone resting right on your chest. You feel its weight. You cannot breathe. Then imagine this stone slowly lifting into the air. It moves 3 feet away from you, then 30 feet, then a mile. It flies out into space. And now you are looking at your problem, and it is just a speck of dust against the backdrop of the endless universe. Open your eyes and write down on the paper 3 things you realized about this problem from that altitude. You will see that 90% of your pain was fabricated in your mind. Write, I strip you of your scale. You no longer hold any power over me. Tear this paper into tiny pieces and throw it away. You are literally reprogramming your brain to minimize the significance of this fear. Ritual 2. The arrow of cleansing fire. Since Sagittarius is a fire sign, the blue moon on May 31st requires working with the element of fire. You will need 1 candle, preferably black, dark blue, or white. At midnight, light the candle. Look at the flame. The fire of Sagittarius is not a campfire that warms you. It is a laser that burns away the rot. Take a long wooden skewer or a match. This will symbolize the arrow of Sagittarius. Holding it in your hands, speak aloud everything you are ready to let go of. But do not say it with regret or sadness. Say it with cold, ironclad certainty. Say, I release the need to save those who do not want to be saved. I release the fear of being alone. I release the false hope that the past can be changed. When you are finished, hold the tip of your arrow to the candle's flame. Let it catch fire. Drop it into a fireproof bowl and let it burn completely, turning to ash. The ash is all that remains of your old attachments. Scatter it into the wind, out of a window or outside. The wind is the element that feeds the fire of Sagittarius. It will carry it away forever. Take a deep breath. Feel the cold, clear air filling your lungs. On May 31st, you will not just live through another full moon. You will step through a portal. A blue moon is a glitch in the matrix, created specifically for you, so you can break out of the endless cycle of repetition. The micro-moon will give you that life-saving freeze, allowing you to cut away everything that is rotting without a single tear. When June first arrives, you may feel a little empty. That is normal. It is the emptiness of a cleaned-out room where the old junk has been thrown away. Do not rush to fill it with new people or new problems. Give yourself time to get used to this freedom, to get used to the fact that you no longer need to chase anyone, and you no longer need to control anything. The truth of Sagittarius is that your path was always inside you. It was just obscured by the emotional fog. The fog has lifted. The window of opportunity is open. Right now, go down to the comments. I want you to anchor this intention publicly. Write down one thing, just one thing, that you are permanently letting go of this blue moon. Speak the word, type it out, and let it remain here in the archives of the internet, rather than in your soul. If you felt a resonance, if this video gave you the exact clarity you were looking for, hit the like button. It is a signal to the algorithms and to the universe that you are ready for transformation. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are entering a period of very complex, powerful astrological shifts, and I will be your guide through this cosmos. Keep your distance, seek the truth, and I will see you in the next video.